All right, so LeBron James is upset that he's not getting the calls at the end of games because he feels like he's entitled to get the calls because he's LeBron James. He's LeBron James. I'm LeBron James, and I demand that I get the calls. I demand it because I'm LeBron. So let's listen to LeBron. He wants the calls. He's upset he didn't get the call at the end of this Celtics game. So let's hear LeBron's reaction. His reaction.
All right, LeBron, just your perspective on that last play in regulation.
So my reaction.
Darvin's words were, best player in the world, can't get a call. It's been an ongoing theme the last couple of weeks. There were a couple in early January.
Yeah, the coach, Darvin Ham, says best player in the world. Maybe he's not the best player in the world, right? Is he really the best player in the world, though? I don't think so. Who cares if he's the best player in the world or not? So he's the best player in the world. He's supposed to get the calls? Come on now. You're playing against the great Boston Celtics. All right? You're not the best player in the world. Celtics let you know that you are not the greatest. You ain't going to get the calls. You should not get the calls. Why does guy think he deserves, because he's about to pass Kareem, that he's supposed to get Michael Jordan treatment or something? Look, Jordan had to go through hell in the 80s, in the 90s, right? They were beating Michael up. You just come on into the league. You walk into the weak Eastern Conference in the early 2000s. You just walked into the weak East. Couldn't make the playoffs the first 2 years. All right. This is not about that. Okay. Back to the video. So LeBron's frustrated. Let's hear. He really didn't say much, but he will say something. Let's talk. Let's listen to it.
January. How do you kind of balance the frustration of the moment, just considering all the games that you played?
It's challenging, very challenging. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm attacking the paint just as much as any of the other guys in this league that's shooting double-digit free throws a night, and it's just I don't get it. I don't understand it.
He doesn't understand why he's not getting the calls. He's like, I don't get it. I'm the best. I should get the calls. I should get it. I should get the game handed to me. I don't get it. I'm attacking the basket. This is not right. I'm LeBron effing James. Sorry to break it to you, LeBron, but you ain't the guy. You just ain't that guy. Yeah, you putting up these crazy numbers in this stat-inflated era, but you're not that guy. Celtics let you know that tonight. Sorry, LeBron. You are not that guy.
LeBron, have you had any communication with the league beyond just speaking to the refs night to night, or have you asked the Lakers?
The reporter. This must be a Laker reporter. You had any conversation with the league? Oh, he wants them to go beg to the league. Please, Adam Silver, please give me some calls. I beg you. Come on now. Come on. What kind of question is that?
That kind of has some communication.
I don't get into that. I mean, if our organization decide they want to do that, that's cool, but it ain't gonna change.
He said he don't get into that, but we know that this post-game response is going to get back to Adam Silver's desk. He already said his piece in this interview. He says, I don't get into that, but you already got into it by making the comments you made about, I don't understand why I'm not getting no calls. I'm the best in the league, and I see guys every other night getting calls, and I'm not. LeBron's already complaining in front of the cameras, knowing that it's going to get back to Adam Silver, right? And this is not only just LeBron. We know coaches do it too. Like in the post game, they say, "Yeah, man, my team, we should get more free throws," and it gets back to the commissioner and the referees, and then they do different. So LeBron does get into it. I don't know why he acting like he doesn't. He's getting into it in this video. Play it.
We've watched you play your entire career, but I don't think I've ever seen you that frustrated before with your reaction. Is that one of the most frustrating moments for you? Has it been? It's just been building because of
It's been building. It's been building, and that's. I mean, you guys seen some of the games that we've lost this year with late game missed calls. We had an opportunity to literally, win the game. I mean, that's. I had this second one in the last few weeks for myself. Against Dallas, had an opportunity to win the game if the foul was called. K-Nunn the other day had an opportunity to tie the game if, the 4-point play is called,
See, what LeBron's doing here is, again, he's pointing out all, because he got asked a question, so he's answering it, and he's pointing out all the different times to give the timestamp to the league. Like, look, pay attention. This is what I'm telling you. You missed call here, you missed call there, you missed call there. So while he says, I don't get into all that by contacting the league, he's getting into it by addressing it to the media, which is going to get back to the league. Guy's not slick. We know what you're doing, LeBron.
I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. And I watch basketball every single day. I watch these games every single day, and I don't see it happening to nobody else. It's just weird.
You guys had several last 2-minute reports show that you guys could have benefited from a call that was missed, and then there's a system in place now. If you are to speak about how the officiating went, the league has the ability to fine a player. So what is that? Just a rock on a hard place? Like what's the recourse for a?
Dude, he already spoke about it. He's been speaking about it for like the last minute. He's already said, just because he didn't name officials, he's basically called out the officials. He said he's not getting calls. He also talked about previous games, the way they missed calls. Who else is he talking about? He's talking about the referees.
Player to see change.
I don't know.
Now he said, I don't know. You already criticized the officials, LeBron. You already did it. You might as well just go all out and name them. Well, what's the little fine gonna do? Dude, you make like $40 million a year. So if a reporter directly asks you about the refs, you're not gonna expand on it, but you can talk about it otherwise if it's not a direct question about the referees. So he already complained about the calls. But now when they ask him about the officials directly, I don't know. Come on. Quit the BS. You already complained.
I suppose it's one thing if you're, top of the standings or something, but when you guys are still fighting to try to get above water and these games happen, how do you kind of, as a leader of the team, how do you come back the next day?
Well, a good thing we don't have a game tomorrow, so get an opportunity to rest a little bit. If you're a football fan, you can watch the AFC and NFC championship games. Kind of get your mind off the game, but
LeBron promoting the NFL. What a good guy, huh? Promoting that league. Promoting the NFL. He said we ain't got a game tomorrow. Maybe you're not getting calls because you're just not that team. You're not the toast of the town, right? That's probably what's going on here, LeBron. It's a sign telling you maybe it's time for you to retire.